you're right. I forgot.
All right, here we
Because that
go.
actually happened to me last
Here, you can share this one. You guys share that one.
All right.
Over here.
Let's get it.
Right here.
All right, good to go.
All right.
And
Damn, we're off sync.
1, 2, 3. Okay, that was good.
It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah, we had a time.
Yeah. You know, we should just end the show right here. It's been long enough. All right, well, welcome back, guys. It's been a while. Our team that produces has been on break for a bit, but we're back now, and we got some weird stories as per usual. But before then, how's everybody been?
Fantastic.
It's been a fucking long month, man.
Tell me
A
why.
long month. No comment.
No comment. All right.
No call me.
Don't call me.
Don't call me ho.
I'm just tired from work, that's all.
Time for work. Same old, same old.
Same shit, different color.
I get that.
Yeah, you know, we're just some middle America blue collar workers.
Is that what you call California, Middle America? No, but for me, dude, I've been learning about neurology.
Ooh.
Dude, that crap hurts my brain so much.
How ironic.
Yeah. Half the time I'm like, that's in my brain? Dude, I thought brains were like, this big. Like, dude, they're this freaking big, dude.
You're smaller.
I held a brain, a human brain, yeah, like a few weeks ago. And I was like, wow, this is someone's being right here. It was a very cathartic feeling. Not these brains, typically they are, yeah. They're like, from what I hear, they're like gelatinous, but these ones are, they're made solid through like different processes, so they're like plasticky. But they're actual brains that were preserved. And it's strange when you're like, wow, this is someone.
Like someone donated their brain?
Yeah, they
Yeah,
learned
people
about
that
science.
basically do the donor on your
Yeah.
driver's license. Those are the people that like fundraise these type of fundraise, I guess, right? Or supply these.
With those donors, yeah, I think they need more permission for this type of thing. But for the donors, yeah, they do basically with their rights. That hey, if someone needs my organs,
Yeah.
they can have them. Yeah, if I'm dead,
Yeah, don't you have that pink dot on your license?
I got rid of it.
I have my little pink dot on my license. Do you?
No, I'm not a donor. Sorry.
Yeah. I mean, there's like some theories about the little pink dot on your driver's license.
How so?
Because some people say, somebody told me, do you have it? I'm like, yeah, I have it. They're like, I'm like, what? They're like, well, if you have it, and you go to the hospital, like they might want to kind of kill you.
They'll be like, let's not cure this fool. Let's let him die.
That kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
I can see why,
I don't know
can
about
see
them.
that.
Those are like some like dark web
Here,
theories.
I don't know about them deliberately
Conspiracies.
killing you, but what I have heard, and
Yeah,
again, this is still speculation, is that let's say you're in a grave condition, right? And it'd be very difficult to like resuscitate you or bring you back. They might decide, again, it's all speculation, that you know what, if we can salvage the organs, there's someone we do have that can benefit from them.
So they kind of like weigh out the risk. Like, is it worth to try to save this guy, or let's get rid of him so we
Take
can
his
try to
organs.
take, so we can save someone else?
Yeah, it's like from what I understand, it would be, if true, I guess. Yeah, it's all
It seems
speculation.
unethical, but go ahead.
Yeah, so I'm saying
Yeah.
unethical. That's why it's like, it's all theory. Because first and foremost, you are called, when you are a physician, to do no harm. First and foremost. They call it the Hippocratic Oath.
People are hypocrites though, right?
That's the
Yeah,
Hippocratic
but-
Oath. Hippocratic.
Okay.
And isn't it like also like I think there's also some sort of oath where like, for example, let's say your sister needs some sort of practitioner, right? Like you wouldn't work on your sister. It would be like you would recommend. Oh no, you shouldn't recommend no one, right? You can be like, hey, you could go for this guy for this thing, but you're not supposed to like do like suggestions, I guess.
I'm not sure about those rules,
Oh.
but it shouldn't be that I'm the one doing the procedure
okay.
because I'm biased. I can get emotionally involved or invested, and that could be a risk for the patient health.
Maybe that's what it was. I probably might have confused it. I thought like you couldn't do suggestions or recommendations.
Damn, guys, I feel like we're gonna learn a lot of like medical stuff throughout this podcast because one,
He's on his way up to what? Be a
Doctor, yeah.
what type
Physician.
of?
I haven't picked yet.
Okay.
Still in the air.
still in the air. But yeah.
Well, all right. Well, that's what I've been doing. What you guys?
Hold on. It's because it's kind of like a little hard to like switch so fast. I was just curious to find out like what else is in the brain. If the brain is so small, like what is our head made out of? Like what's in there? If it's not
A brain.
if it's not if it's not just the brain, like what else is in there?
Well, the brain's there, and it's surrounded by what's called CSF, cerebrospinal fluid, and that kind of lubricates and feeds part of the brain. It's also a source of like drainage. So that lubricates to make sure there's not like friction, because you don't want that up there. And it's also a blood supply. And you got these few layers over the brain that protect it, like coating. But I mean, I can give you all the difficult terms, but
And then the skull.
Yeah.
on top of that,
Skull is outside.
All right, give us one technical term for our smart viewers out there. What's one?
well,
So
so
we
you have the
can learn
brain,
more.
and the brain is encapsulated what's called the dura. Like that's the hardest like tissue around it. It's called the dura mater. And that has sub-layers, but that's the most outer layer. That's it.
Write that down.
And outside of that is the cranium.
The more you know.
So it goes from hardest to softest.
I'm just curious. Is there like a separation between like the actual brain and then like to your retinas and stuff? I'm assuming like or is it all kind of like all together, or you know what I mean? Is it open space? Like, I guess
It's
what
not
I'm
open
saying.
space. No, there's a very little open space. That's not. There's open space, but those spaces are deliberate
Oh, okay.
because they have purposes.
Yeah.
So
Barriers.
there is a connection from the brain to your eyes. Obviously, that's how you see.
Yeah.
We have 12 cranial nerves, sorry, and we have 2 that do not connect to the brainstem. That's what's called cranial nerves 1 and 2. Number 1 is smell. Number 2,
Taste. Oh, vision.
vision,
Wow.
sensory vision. And there's number 3, which is oculomotor, which is vision movement, so you can move your eyes and crowd.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably one. But there's a few more.
That's so fascinating, man. I mean, we can go on and on about it. I guess like little by little, we'll learn more about the brain and.
As I'm learning it, I'll probably introduce it. But anyway,
Yeah.
How are you?
Thank you, man. Thank you. Well, I just came back from vacation. Just kind of
what'd you do out there?
all over a little region of Mexico.
What'd you do out there?
Yeah, man. Nah, I'm just kidding.
No
No,
No condom down.
No comments.
Oh, okay.
Oh, shit, I'm like, hey, what do you know?
Huh?
What do you know about me?
What would you
I
tell
don't
us?
know.
Nah, man. I'm just gonna keep it PC a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I
she's
was-
watching, huh? Okay.
Nah, I was just out there like visiting family. Just
Wait,
kinda, like,
where at?
It's a little like kind of the upper region of Mexico.
Nice.
It's below Chihuahua, so if anybody knew.
Ay, caramba.
Yeah, it's not Chihuahua though. It's Durango and Torreon, Coahuila. So.
And that's what you ate, dog. Where were you? Oh, wait, my bad. Those are places? Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's not a hot dog.
Oh, okay. What is he?
Yeah, I mean it was pretty standard. You're pretty like standard, like going to visit family.
Did you stand out? It's like,
Nah, man.
oh,
Like, what you mean?
They thought you were there. You were part of the.
Yeah, I mean,
Look just like everybody else.
yeah, I feel like everything like so global now. Like
Okay.
in Mexico, you see all kinds of people. Like people think it's only like one type of people, but I mean it mostly is. But you still see different people.
Were there any romantic interests
Yeah, I'm sure there was.
for you?
Oh, for me. Oh,
I'm sure there was. Like I'm not talking about you.
met a couple girls. Hung out. And
then what happened?
Damn.
And then what happened?
Just had a good time. But how? By talking and hanging out and hiya. And
Is
that's
that
it.
what they call these days? Hiya.
No, man. We're just chilling.
Did you hit up any
talking
bars
stuff.
over there or the nightlife? I'm just curious. Like, is that shit really popping out there?
Yeah. Okay. So, I mean, that's what I think is most interesting.
The nightlife.
Well, I mean, at this particular place where I'm at, where I went, because you don't really see anything. I haven't seen anything like that over here.
Oh.
Because over here it's so scattered. Over here in California, it's so scattered. Like, if you go to the bar, you got your little strip of bars. So in this place where I go, right? There's this like place. If you guys been there, you guys know La Morelos. So it's like
Nope, not one bit.
Shout out to La Morenos.
La Morelos.
Los Morenos?
My bad.
Yeah, so it's just a block, man. It's just a block of like bars and clubs.
Dang.
And the bars are where like people are like, they lay out tables outside and inside. It's like half inside,
Yeah,
half
patio
outside.
for smoking.
Yeah, patio area, but it is like quite a bit of like the patio area. It's just not like a little patio. It's like everybody's like chilling on the street, but it's part of the patio.
Nice.
So there's a lot of that. So people are just like chilling, like, you know, we'd be here drinking a beer. There'd be like a table next to us, and we're all outdoors like we are right now. So and then it just gets crowded because everybody goes there from the city and from all the little towns around.
Yeah, almost like a downtown district or something.
Yeah, it's like a little downtown, but it gets more heavily concentrated than something out here.
For more people.
Yeah, so it's just a good time, man. It's just a good time.
Yeah.
Like, you go there, people are chilling
Shit,
outside.
I gotta go next time.
Smoking a cigarette, drinking a beer.
Hey, how long do you stay out there, by the way? Because I went to Mexico like earlier this year. Was it this year? Last year? I
Last
think?
year.
No, this year. Yeah, it was this year. And dude, the parties didn't start until like midnight. If that's people who started partying midnight. And
Yeah, I think it depends, man. You went to like a heavy tourist area, right? Like,
yeah.
no, not me. I went to like a little like.
Local.
It's just different, you know. There's different parts of Mexico, different vibes, but yeah, I didn't really go to like any like big like touristy area. Like there's Cabo, there's Acapulco. I mean, I didn't go there. I'm just saying. You know, there's what else is there? Cancun, Cabo.
Mexico City.
Is it?
That's the capital.
Ah, no, damn.
Yeah.
Well,
No,
that
none of
reminds
that.
me. I heard a story, by the way. It was kind of trippy.
Yeah.
Before we jump in, there's this one thread, right? This one girl, she posted that she went on vacation with her girlfriends, right? And her girlfriends, like, which are all married, right? This whole group, they were all like, you know, hit at the bars and hit at the guys. And I guess one went to another that they started kind of going against, like, oh, she's not doing it. Like, how about you join us?
Almost like slut shame, I guess, or
No, the opposite.
what? Peer pressuring.
Peer pressuring
Oh,
her to also
Not the
cheat on her
opposite.
husband. Yeah, the opposite. Yeah. And they threatened her to the point that they were telling her, "Hey, if you don't do it, we're gonna tell your husband you did do it, and we'll back each other." Yeah.
like a guilt trip.
Yeah, a guilt trip. Now I don't know if it's true or not, but it's a whole little thread I read about. I was like, "Oh, damn, freaking interesting."
Damn, it's super interesting.
That sounds
Yeah.
like some.
If you're not with us, you're against us.
Exactly.
Pretty much.
But here, I got another story we should jump into right now. You hear about the Try Guys?
Ooh. Yeah, I did. Unfortunately.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Ned.
So there's these.
F in the chat.
So if you don't know who the
F-
Try
F-
Guys are, they're these group of guys who basically essentially just try things out. They try, I'd say, anything nebulous from like, hey, I saw them try the hottest hot sauce and like just try some food out, try to jump off from a plane, something, you know?
Yeah.
Just try things out, and they're very popular for it on YouTube. And unfortunately, one of them, most recently, he was caught in a scandal. He was caught in 4K, being unfaithful to his wife. Of which it's unfortunate because they did release a statement, the guys who are in Try Guys, saying that, hey, unfortunately, he's no longer working with us because of the allegations and the proof that came up. What do you guys feel about that?
Well, my stand of him getting kicked out or him getting caught or specifically what? I'll jump
Here, start at him getting caught and then move to the next bit.
He's a fool, man. He knows there's fucking cameras where he works at. Why would he not like consider always being on camera? You know what I mean?
Okay.
That's one way.
Sorry, let me switch it real quick.
Go, shoot.
For me, it's from the top, which is like, what do you think of what he did? Is it right for him to have a relationship?
Look,
Basically, he cheated.
So
What do you think?
me as a man is always gonna cheat. Now, him getting caught, he was a fool by getting caught though. But a man is always gonna cheat.
Always?
Always.
I don't
Okay,
know.
fine. Not always. 90%. No, 90%. There'll be 10% faithful. Those very few. But 90% of the men are gonna cheat if they can score.
You telling me the poon got a control over you?
No, I'm saying they're gonna want to taste the rainbow, taste different flavors, bro. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
If someone's over here throwing their shit at you, they're gonna do it. 90%.
Damn, I hope.
Yeah. Okay, what do I think? I think that it wasn't okay for him to cheat, but if he was gonna do it, she shouldn't have done it at work.
Thank you.
He didn't do that work though. Well, at least he didn't get caught at work.
I thought he got caught at work.
Yeah,
He didn't get caught at work. He got caught like
Talking
out in the open.
but by at work, I mean like his relationship was with a woman from work.
Okay, that's what you're saying.
Oh, okay,
mess-
I see.
Don't shit where you eat.
Yeah, but at the same time, it does make sense because there's a lot of people that end up being couples meet at work.
You see The Office, right? Pam and
Yeah.
what's his face?
Pam and
John.
yeah, I think it was John.
No, it's not
No,
John.
what's his name? Fuck.
No.
Y'all
What's his
watch-
name?
You all watch
The Office?
I forgot his name.
It's Pam and guys. We're gonna get
I think
crucified
it's
for not
John.
knowing
I think
this.
it's John.
It's not John.
Yo,
dude.
if
It's
he
not
wants The
John.
Office, we're so
I think
sorry.
his real name is John. Though.
It probably is.
His real
Yeah.
name is John.
Dude, he looks like the John, so we're just gonna call him John. No, we're sorry.
I just call him Mr.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll find
I'll
this
look it up.
thing.
Oh, you got it? Okay, I was
I'm
about to look
bothered
it
by
up.
this thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cast. There we
Alright.
go.
I mean, what's his name? Oh.
Now keep going. I'll find out right now.
Yeah. What do you think, Alex? What do you think about him cheating on his wife?
Well, the way I see it,
Jim Halper.
Jim.
Jim. Oh man, I know that.
Jay. Wait, but what's the
Yeah.
actor's name?
John
I
Krasinski.
was
Wow.
Yeah.
Can I get a point?
Pam Beasley and Jim Halper. Yeah.
Wait.
That's what happened in that show, right?
Wait.
Like, they met at work. They had like a little thing for each other, and then
Wait a
eventually she
minute.
left her fiance for him.
Yeah.
I mean, the fiance didn't hear that he hadn't have a good relationship anyway, but still.
You know what's another show too? Dexter too.
Dexter, the
Yep.
murderer.
Yep.
I'm sorry, not the murderer.
They
the
got married,
serial
they got
killers.
divorced, and they still stayed on the fucking show for like 2 more seasons after that.
Yeah.
That's kind of the same shit, but yeah.
Dude, isn't sorry, it's a little sidetrack. Isn't John married to like Olivia Wilde or no, not her?
Oh, by the way, I got a hot take about Olivia Wilde later on.
We're getting off topic.
I think no, it's not Olivia Wilde. It's the other one.
Where's she in?
She's really cute.
What is she in?
She's in the movies called Live, Repeat, Die or something like that. Or
Oh,
Tomorrow,
okay, I know
Day
what you're
Repeat?
talking about. Yeah, I'll look at it right now.
Yeah, we'll come back to that. Anyway, we'll come back to Alex.
here.
Alex, what do you think about it?
like I said, bro, if you're in a relationship, I don't think it's. I mean, if you're gonna cheat, bro, be better at it. And you know, if you have fame or clout and you got fans, man, don't go out in public, bro, because these fans are gonna record your ass and you won't even know it.
Oh, so that's how he got caught?
That's how he got
You a
caught.
fan.
He got caught on a fan. Fan was like,
Fans.
look who it is, cheating on his
Wait.
wife.
This fan had a
Yo.
4K phone? Damn.
You see, every phone's 4K now, dog.
Yo, bro, all phones are 4K, the newer ones anyways.
Here.
So yeah, that's how he got caught. And then they sent it to his crew.
Yeah, his squad.
And then the crew sent it to HR. And that's how the cookie crumbles.
And the wife finds out. Dude,
So once you get to a certain
Here.
fame, you should realize that there's always people watching.
here's what I think, man. If you're gonna be that kind of guy and want to
That 90%?
if you're gonna be at 90%, if we're gonna go with that number, which I highly doubt it's
I
not
think,
that
I think
number.
it's that high. I really do think it's
All
that
right,
high.
I see some statistics on that, but if you're gonna go out and do that, you know, like, you know what, I want to see whoever I want, then don't be in a relationship.
Yeah.
Just don't be in one. It's like if there's an expectation that, hey, I want you to be faithful from your partner, then if you can't do that, then just don't be in a relationship. I think it's that simple. I mean, it helps you not be in trouble for one. It helps with not being hard. It avoids heartache, you know, and ethical issues.
And
But-
problems.
Brother,
Problems.
I'm stuck on the part where you said like he got caught on 4K, dog.
4K.
I'm like, Jesus Christ, man.
You know
like-
who's that called 4K? It's kind of related to this. Adam Levine, hear about that?
Oh man.
Yeah.
You got caught?
Tell me more. Tell me more.
So there's Instagram model, right? She came out recently talking about like, oh yeah, like I slept with Adam Levine X amount of years ago, and I feel like I was taken advantage of when I was like really up and coming. She's more
Wow.
established now as an Instagram model.
Yeah.
I forgot her name. I don't want to give her more fame, but she, I think personally she's capitalizing on it. Again, it's not okay that the guy was married at the time.
So is this a Me Too or?
Nah.
Oh.
It's not Me Too. It's more like, hey, well, actually, in some,
It's a clout move.
yeah,
It's a
I
clout.
think it's a clout move because she wasn't trying to, get any money out of him. It was more. I think it was more of notoriety.
Wow.
And he fessed up to it, saying, "Hey, this was X amount of years ago. My wife knows already." So,
Hey.
I think there's to your point. After a certain amount of fame, there is a way which guys they do it. They go out and they have extramarital engagements, if I can call them that. And
Or we can call it
entangle.
entanglement.
But they, from what I hear, there's actual like avenues people take. Like famous people, like, hey, like you want to get laid. There's these certain women who have a reputation for doing that and being hush hush about it. But go to those avenues. Don't seek out these people on your own.
Yeah, of course.
Randos.
There has to be.
There has to be. All right. Anyway, I'm done on the topic. You guys.
I mean, dude, that's why I don't become famous and rich, man.
Is that why? Is that why you have to become famous and rich?
Yeah.
Is it why I caught up?
You don't want to get caught
I don't
in
wanna get
4K?
caught up, bro.
Not in 4K, huh?
Hey, let me do my dirt on the low, you know? Screw all that being rich and famous. Nah, we're good.
So you do got some dirt.
Nah, we're good. But, yeah, so we were talking about, Ned. Yeah, so, Ned from the Try Guys.
Oh,
Yeah,
That's the dude's name.
You
Yeah.
seem a little confused.
I thought you were talking about the other guy.
Flanders?
Yeah, like
That's Flanders.
Ned's declassified, dog, or what?
Yeah, so Ned got caught, dude, and he had kids. Like,
I think that's the tough part right there because the kids are affected. Like they're the ones who are gonna pay for it. You know,
yeah, you know what? I hadn't even thought about that.
they're gonna
You're
pay for it
100%
because
right.
if there's gonna be separation between them, if there's no reconciliation between the wife and husband, then they're gonna be split. You know, and who knows how these people play? They may have the children take sides, which I don't think it's right. But there's so many repercussions.
I mean, that's the biggest issue I see with this whole ordeal, right? Like, if you're gonna cheat, like, all right, cool, man. You know, but it is kind of messed up. Like the kind of shame it brings upon the family. You dishonor your family. You dishonor your wife.
Okay,
It's kind of your cow.
You dishonor your dog and your cow. You dishonor everybody.
It definitely gets a lot trickier once kids are involved.
It,
for sure.
I bet it does so. Yeah.
So I mean that's where it's really messed up. But I mean Ned did seem like kind of like how do you say in Spanish they call it ojo alegre, like like he just be looking around for snacks.
Oh, he's always hungry for
Yeah.
some tacos de ojo. I think
Yeah,
they
He
say.
has that wandering eye.
Yeah. He got that wandering eye, that Ned. He seems a little flirtatious, a little
I mean, I don't know the
like
guy.
a romantic kind of
I
guy.
don't want to show that much myself. I just heard from the grapevine and then heard from the horse's mouth afterward.
Yeah, it's crazy out here. Be careful, guys. Be careful how you move.
Yeah, that's it.
Good.
That's all
Yeah, I
right.
mean, that's what we
Clap.
got on that. Was that good, bro? Like the
Yeah,
time?
that was
time we got?
like 22 minutes. Yeah.
Damn,
not bad.
Intro and the first topic.
And the first topic.
Okay.
Yeah.
First topic. All
It
right.
was like a smooth transition. That
We're
was
gonna-
the next two together.
We're going to the second topic.
How could we have blended that into the second one?
What's the next
What's
one?
the second one?
Yeah, the next
Second
one.
topic: how much should a man make? I mean, we could have a hard cut. Like,
Yeah, because we're talking about his family.
Yeah, I mean,
could've
we
been talking,
get-
yeah, you know what?
we can have a hard cut too. I mean, it'd be like, how does that relate?
Not everything has to be transitional.
Yeah, they don't have to relate to each other. It's just topics. You can say, like, hey,
Eventually, we'll get
I mean, because I think you could. I mean, I don't know. I think it looks pretty cool,
when you transition.
me
into
too. Yeah,
transition, yes.
I think so too.
But we're
we
not
need-
there yet.
but at the
Well,
same time, you do. Well, here's how I think of it. Right? Like you transition, but then you also transition, but letting the people know like we are on to a different topic.
Yeah.
So it
Yeah.
doesn't seem like we're just rambling off topic
Yeah.
now.
You can tell them, hey, another. You guys hear about this other story?
Yeah.
That is
Something like
true.
that, yeah. But our issue right now is I would love to go straight through them, but we have that limitation that it only records half
it
an
only
hour.
records.
Because yeah, we could do a whole like transition,
Yeah,
stretch,
like-
and that was my image for it, but we have that.
But yeah, we have
Chris.
our technology.
Oh yeah.
Shortcomings.
Yeah, shortcomings.
So eventually, we have to do the cuts, right?
Yeah, that's what I figured.
And then we get a camera that can literally record us for a full hour, like, and then we would have to be like, well, did you hear about this? Or speaking of bitches, or speaking of women who are disillusional, or something like that. Right?
Delusional women. Yeah. Just because I mean, even rambling is a good like segue to other topics.
Yeah, but that's what I've noticed from like people that podcast a lot. They're better at transitioning into other things.
Yeah.
Than someone like us who are still kind of getting used to it.
Yeah. Be on camera, talking.
Being on camera, keeping on subject, looking at the camera and being like, hey, what's up?
I see you.
Bro, I seen your fucking screenshot. But I probably forgot, man. I forget. I have one memory. But I'm gonna tell you, I forgot the drums.
Where y'all go?
Let's keep going.
These guys want to finish, so we can do the.
You want to get on it? Yeah, get on.
I thought we were gonna finish, so we can go to the.
What's it called?
Yeah.
Hey, oh, okay.
Is it
All right, I'm gonna. Yeah, it's on recording. Wait up.
All right, sounds good.
You should go check, bro.
Yeah, it's recording. Go.
There's a little red thing.
Yeah, it's going.
All right, 1, 2, 3. A little better. All right. Well, anyway, we have to sub in.
It's Christian, bro.
Christian. I'll call him Chris. I'm like, that's wrong.
They're gonna call me Jose, bro.
That's my brother's name, actually. So I had to sub in Chris in for a hand. Just gotta head out for a bit. But, yeah. And another topic we got here today is there's this video out of what women expect from men, you know? And on this video by Courtney Ryan, that's a YouTuber, she interviewed women and they asked how much should a man make if they're considering dating them. And the average was about, 80 to 100K. That sounds pretty delusional to me. These girls are like 24, 25.
Because they used to be in OnlyFans, man. That's why. That's what I said. I mean, that's their expectation, but that's not reality. Like they say, 1% of men make the big 6 figs. That's reality. The rest, it's a 50-50 nowadays. It ain't back in the 60s no more.
Very true.
See, I think the problem is that there's like certain guys that basically most girls hang out with guys that have a lot of money, and they get used to it, and either they hang out with them, or nowadays you just see it on social media, so they get used to like all the nice fancy things, and then they want all these luxury goods.
I'm throwing a name out there.
And they ain't gonna get it.
I was gonna add to that, but go ahead, man.
Throw a name out there if you want. I'll get back to it right now. But you guys obviously know who Andrew Tate is, right?
Yeah,
I don't know who he is, bro.
Anyway, his name's everywhere out there, right? You mean the past? His name's everywhere, right? He said this one thing. I'm like, yeah, it's very true. He said that a man can work years to decades off to get onto a yacht, right? He could buy a yacht and be on it. Whereas opposed to a woman has to dress pretty and she can be on that yacht easy.
In one day, in 1 second.
Yep.
That's true. Back to his story though, he's saying like women are used to guys that have money, but that's not the guys their level. It's just they just want a quickie or just get the attention, get out of here. So they get accustomed to that. But the guys like, you're not really my type, but just because I'm putting you out for you, you think you can get my kind. So that's what's happening with that.
Oh, that's a whole nother topic right there.
But that's
Modern women,
that
yeah.
one.
I think women are giving it way too easy.
It's changed, man. Women are more hoes than guys were back in the day.
It's trippy, man, because I personally believe women have intrinsic value in that way, you know? Like, hey, keep that to yourself, that's valuable.
What do you mean it's valuable?
Like, purity.
Priority in men.
Purity.
Oh, purity.
Purity.
It is, but where do you find that now, man?
I'm just saying, I think it's valuable.
Unless,
I'm saying
unless you go to some third world country, you can, even then, but a religious third world country that's not Catholicism. No offense.
No, dude, yeah, straight up. Ask every Mexican here in Cali, yeah, I'm Catholic. Like, how can you go, like, once a year?
I mean, it's probably like more valuable nowadays, because like supply and demand, the more scarce it is, and
Yeah, definitely.
the more valuable it is.
Here, man, I'll tell you this, man. I'm going to school for medicine, and I'm not making 6 figures.
Preventive
Not yet.
medicine?
I'd be making less if I could go preventive
I
medicine.
need some penicillin, bro, right now.
yeah, rough med or what?
Nah, man, it burns right now when I pee, bro.
Why would
I'm just playing, man.
I'm like, damn, man.
I'm just
It's
playing.
funny if the opposite, dude. It wouldn't be. You'd have. Anyway, I'm not gonna take into it.
He was about to cure you, bro. He's like,
Cure me to say, give it to me next. Nah, I'm good, man. I was fine.
That runs to the story, man.
Back to the story about them hoes.
Wait, and then I gotta go on a tangent. I have this instructor, right? And this dude is telling me stories about how he treated patients, right? There's one Harley girl who was like in kind of a biker gang that she had these freaking flames on her, like Harley flames on her legs, right? But they were backward. The flames were pointing down.
For doggy style.
She said that the flames are pointing, her calves the flames point downward, right?
Oh.
So
They
she
should
said.
go up, but-
So he asked her, dude, why are the flames going downward? She's like, so when my legs are up, they're flaming up. Like, all the handlebars, dude.
Wow.
These funny stories, man.
Yeah.
People get some crazy tattoos. I tell you what.
Yeah, dude.
I'll tell you what.
I tell you what.
Where yours at, Alex?
I have no tattoos, man.
Me too.
They're showing.
And what do you feel about the girls though, Alex?
They're stupid as fuck, bro. Delusional. If I made that money, I'd be like, all right, you know, there's a bunch of guys out there like us, but there ain't a bunch of guys like that making 80 to 100K a year.
Hypothetically speaking, if I made that money, I wouldn't want a girl who's looking for a guy for that. I'll just hit it and quit it. And hit it again, probably. I ain't giving a shit.
Oh yeah, that's a whole nother freaking topic, man. Like if a man's really successful, he's less likely to be like exclusive to that one woman. It's like you came because there was money.
That's a fact though, man. Like, I'm gonna be exclusively, my heart's gonna be to you, but my dick's not gonna be low.
I mean, so that's what I feel like it's like a dog chasing its tail, you know, like these women.
That's a female dog, man.
Freudian slip. Nah, man, you know, like these chicks are like chasing the guys with money, and then they, you know, they're hurt when they're unfaithful and stuff, and they're just like chasing them, and regular guys are chasing regular girls, but you know they're chasing the guys with money, and it's just like a big roundabout, man.
No, but you know you have a point there too, though, because even the girls that do chase the guys that have the money and they're like a simp type of guy, they're gonna cheat on the guy too and just use them for the money. So it's like it depends what it is too. You like them cockhold guys, what do they call them?
Cuckold?
I don't know what they call them.
Cockhold.
That's a real thing, man. That's a real thing. Dude. Cuckold, yeah. That's gotta be freaking
That's weird, man.
horrible.
Like the girl takes advantage of the money, but she still wants deep from guys who got no money too. There's a different scenario too.
Yeah.
She wants a thug tatted up in the face.
Mm-hmm.
That didn't even earn his tattoos nowadays, but yeah, it's a whole different scenario, different pose. That thing we changed the subject to those now. My bad.
Hey, that was weird, man. Today I was at the gas station and I saw this girl with like it's just sorry guys, it's like a random. Yeah, because you said like guys with face tattoos, and I was talking to this girl at the gas station, and she had a little diamond right here. Yeah, she looked pretty good, but
I'm not a fan of face tattoos, man.
I don't mind it on a girl. I've dated girls with neck tattoos, face tattoos.
Yeah? I can't do it.
Tramp stamp is the weird one when she has a different guy's name on there when I'm doing it. Dutch town.
Different guys think.
Yeah, that's
Hey,
the
man.
weird part.
You're like, hey.
I'm not saying I'm a man.
Sucks for
but
Miguel.
I like tattoos, but yeah, I don't have anybody I like tattoos.
yeah.
I don't discriminate, man. I ain't got no type.
Same, man. Diversity,
Here.
diversity.
Here, I gotta say this. So on the video, right? These women, they claim that, hey, I want a guy with ambition, right? And they need to be at my level. And if they're making more money than their man, that's a problem.
And then they're the ones that have nothing at their level, right?
What do you mean?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Like after them, what do you have? My pussy. Is that the ones that say that? Oh, I have my panocha.
Well, here's the thing, man. Like guys, they're not like worried about like, how much money do you make. It's like, no, I just want you to be here with me, to be committed to me, and that's what I need from you. And as opposed to women, they're kind of like, hey, if I make certain money, you gotta be at my level.
But see, there's the other scenario though. I saw another video, right? You got that woman who becomes successful, gets the 6 figures, but then she's like, oh, I can't have this guy because I don't like his attitude that has money, exactly the same level as her, because I was trained and raised not to give a fuck about a guy and worry about myself. So that's not gonna work out.
Dude, it's those kind of girls that end up like 40, 50, childless and miserable.
Childless. Yeah, miserable.
But it's weird, man, because like I don't know, it kind of varies, because like, you know, there's always like what we say we want, right? Like we want to eat healthy and we want to work out and all that stuff, right?
I do want those things.
You know, like there's always what we say we want, and then there's what we do, right? The
Yeah.
same with women, man. Like they say they want all these things, right? I mean, reality,
I think they prefer all those things.
they
How about
prefer all
that?
those things, but reality is a lot of times different, you know.
Yeah.
Reality.
What's that saying? Everything that glitters ain't gold.
Yeah.
I thought it was like reality is in the eye of the beholder.
That's beauty, bro.
Reality.
What reality are we in, bro?
Hey, dude, speaking of reality, there's some
We're in the
people who,
Matrix. We're in the Matrix.
speaking of reality, this guy in Canada, right? Teacher.
Fucking Canada.
And he's a trans man, right? That's what he says. And he went to teach at his school. I think it's middle school. and he wore a huge novelty breast, like this freaking big, dude, while teaching.
Wasn't that a trans girl then?
I don't know.
So it wore some tits.
It
wasn't born with tits.
The paper said
Or
he was
they.
a trans man, and wore novelty breasts.
How would you identify before we too?
Trans man.
I'm just
Me? I don't.
That's nasty, man. Was there milk coming down?
They're just novelty ones. They're just kind of like plastic you just put over it.
Hey, some of them have milk attachments.
I didn't check. I'm not sure they checked either. The kids weren't squeezing them.
Imagine, man. Damn, that's messed up. Like,
It wasn't lactated.
how old were the
Wait.
kids?
They're the middle school kids.
Damn, imagine they're going to puberty and like, oh, whoa, what just happened down there?
They don't know what's going on there.
Wait,
No, this ain't right.
sorry, what grade does he teach?
I think middle school, but don't quote me
It's
on
like
that.
6th, 7th, or 8th grade. That's when they're going to puberty, man.
Yeah.
That's when,
Puberty.
that's when I start getting my pubes.
And like, what was the reason behind him like doing that?
From what he claims, it was a form of self-expression.
Expression
Like
of what?
he believes he or she believes that he's I keep getting stuck on those pronouns. That he's
They,
a woman
he, she.
with X size breast size, that size breast.
So it's a female trans, because a male trans is born female.
Is it?
Right? You're the one with the going to become a doctor, but I think that's the proper term.
You
I'm not sure.
background.
I gotta figure this out.
I think
You
you said
better
it
figure this out,
backwards.
'cause once you start working, you fucking
a
know.
male trans is born female, became a male. That's male transition, right?
Trans female.
I don't know.
That makes sense. But I
Yeah.
don't really know.
That's pretty messed
Cool
up, though,
stuff.
man.
I ain't no scientist.
Here. But the big issue is that he's showing kids this, and the kids' parents are concerned
About what?
that he's going around freaking wearing big breasts in front of their kids.
But what about women that have real big breasts?
I think that's a separate issue.
I don't mind the women one, but when it's a guy, that's confusing. If I was a child and I saw that, my teacher who was a guy one day, and I see him with tits, I'm like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, what happened here? Is it Halloween yet?
I know,
But
right?
yeah. The parents spoke out about it, and the school doubled down like, no, it's a form of self-expression. It's okay.
Yo, bro, but that's weird, man.
It's
Because
Canada.
like,
That's okay.
I mean, I guess times are changing because it's just so bizarre. Like, there used to be like codes of conduct for things, places, you know, or like this is like conventional behavior that you have to present at this place, and you kind of have to dress appropriately and stuff like
Yeah.
that, right?
Now there's drag shows that are safe for kids. Whatever that means.
I saw that Kids and Drag Show. That's messed up.
Dude, that's gonna script from kids like crazy.
That's messed up. I actually walked into one time.
You did? How was that?
I walked out right away. I was in the army, and I just went
I
to
believe
a bar. I saw everybody keep walking in there, and I was with my boys. Only spoke English, but we're in like Mexican town. And they asked me to go ask what it is, and they're like, "Oh, it's a drag show. You want to come in?" I'm like, "Nah, I'm good."
Good
So-
thing you asked.
Have you been to one?
No, I don't
Nah,
know.
but
I've been to one.
How are they? Were you on
they're
stage?
just- I don't know. They're
Did you like it?
they're actually not that bad.
Did
bro.
you like it?
How so?
2 weeks strong.
I don't know. You get used to it. Like,
you get used to it.
yeah,
But
like,
how many have you been to?
dude, like,
You get used to it.
no. What I mean,
We don't
that-
discriminate here, but we want to know.
Yeah.
What I mean is like if you hang out with like people that are not like you and they're like different than you, eventually
now?
like at first it's weird because it's like
we're all Mexican, I think.
because it's like the unknown, right? But eventually it just becomes normal and it's like, all right, you know, it's not that big of a deal. Like they're just doing their thing, and as long as they don't bother you, like it's fine.
That's different though. But we're talking about giving it to kids.
I mean, yeah, to kids
I mean,
like that should not be allowed.
We
obviously.
understand you like that and watching it, but we're trying to say making kids watch it and then forcing them to like it basically.
No,
Because I might as well make my kid watch some what is that called, Playboy. I wouldn't mind letting my son watch it if he's gonna watch that shit instead.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. Like with kids, heck no. You know, kids should be kind of protected from like all this like sex stuff.
Yeah, I
you
don't
know,
like
when
my
they're
son
younger.
seeing sex stuff, man. But I turn around, you don't want to be a man whore like your dad.
Why not?
That's bad influence, man. That's
You hit him
another
with that.
subject.
You hit him with that. Do as I say, not as I do.
No, I'll tell him if I do it, you can do it, but I don't do that shit. That's how it is. If dad
All right, I
does
feel it. That's good.
I ain't gonna be a hypocrite.
Nice.
It's good though.
What would you wear novelty breasts?
Hell
Where?
no, man.
On
If I'm getting paid,
Halloween.
On Halloween probably. If I lost the bet, probably. But to do it in front of kids though too, I would not do it in front of kids.
Yeah, dude, here. The scary part is this, man. If this guy is doing this, right, what's gonna stop a woman from being like, you know what? I'm gonna wear a freaking big ass dildo like strap
Bro,
on.
how can you?
at
That's a
work.
body part, man. You're being weird.
Self-expression.
Breasts are a body part.
So you're saying I'm gonna go with the camel toe to work because I like camel toe.
Yeah.
I am what I eat.
I am what I eat.
That's pretty weird, man.
Yeah, man. Look, okay. I think that.
I'm saying that.
You're saying
What's
somebody
gonna
what
stop?
it is. But this is
I'm
what
saying
happened.
what's gonna stop the next person from taking it a little further? Like, oh no, this is my form of expression.
What's gonna stop it is that's Canada, man. And, I mean, this is California too, so we're fucked. But if it were Texas, that shit would be a no-go. That guy would probably be arrested too.
Yeah, I think parents should do that.
Is he in frame?
I talked to the.
That's the matter what?
Nothing.
In frame. So where's the line? Where's the line? Like Juan says, if guys could come in with fake titties, women want to come in with their strap on.
Well,
That's
look,
what
man.
line.
It's because there's people that set rules, and I think the people that set rules are just become really dorky nerds that are afraid to stand up to anything.
What the fuck you trying to say about me?
You said no rules.
Yeah, like like who says like this like school rules? Is it like the superintendent? Is it like the what's his name? The guy running the school, whatever.
Chairman.
Principal?
Are you guys forgetting something? It's fucking Canada, the state that said we do not allow you to have a gun. So if you get shot, somebody you cannot pull out and shoot somebody. It's Canada, man. They're the ones that say you can't protect yourself with a gun even though you're getting shot at. That's where it's fucked up. It's Canada.
Yep.
But if you get shot, it's free medical.
Canada ain't like back in the 80s where everybody wanted to be there because they had all kinds of illegal drugs.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's not just Canada. Like, it's a lot of places. Like, even in the U.S., a lot of places getting real soft. Like
Liberal
men,
states.
Like, yeah, like
Yeah, true.
men are getting real soft. You know, like there's no more rules. Like everything's like just fuckery.
Yeah, like what is it?
Yeah.
Immortal Technique said the men look more like bitches, the women look more like men.
Yeah, man. I think that's.
And
it's
what
happening to
year
women too,
was
man.
that?
What year did Immortal Technique? I don't know. Google it, bro.
Yeah, I mean that's what I mean, bro. Like
That was in 2010.
yeah, that was like back in the day, and
That was 11 years ago.
15 years later, it's gotten even worse.
A lot worse.
Men are made during hard times, but these are soft times. They're weird times.
Oh, I love that saying about
Sometimes,
you. You heard that saying before?
Yeah, everybody
Yeah.
has that saying.
Hard times make strong men make good times make weak men make bad times. It cycles back. Yeah, it's true. I think we're making bad times right now. It's happening in society.
Yeah,
a
man.
lot of bad times. You see gas, by the way?
Fuck that.
Dude, I went to the pump right now. I think it's at about $7
Almost
almost.
$8,
Wait,
man.
what?
$7,
Yeah,
$8?
almost $8.
Dude, that's
welcome
Arco.
back to the U.S., bro.
Yeah, welcome back.
Dude, I mean, okay, because I was coming back last night and I pumped some gas, right? And
$30 later, still 1 gallon.
No, dude, I put like $15 of gas just for like a 1 hour drive back home, and I was like, you know, that'll be enough. I'll pump some more gas tomorrow. Bro, I barely got home with $15.
Dude.
I was like, Jesus,
Here.
man, for an hour drive.
I gotta get a bit political here, but I heard a
Right,
story.
sucks.
That too. I heard a story, right? That Putin, right, from Russia, he made an agreement with I think a cartel from, was it Iran?
They have cartel.
Yeah, they have cartel.
Iranian cartel.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, I understand Iranian
Iranian.
government.
Here, let me just check for you. I saw it though, and basically they're big on oil over there. Okay, so they produce oil, and the hard part for the U.S. is that if they're in control of oil, they can charge a premium to China, and China sends the oil to us. So if they're charging their premium, we're gonna get charged a further premium, which means prices for gas.
Hold it right
will
there,
be
man. Hold
higher.
it right there, man. That's not where the issue was. That was before the whole Putin war shit, man. People, they shut down the pipeline, which made
Yeah.
our gas go up.
Yeah.
But then everybody's blaming it on the war over there in Russia, which had nothing to do with prices going up before that. And they want to blame it. And on top of that, what do we have? We have a bunch
Politics,
of reserve when the whole world
politics.
doesn't have any oil. We still have it.
Yeah.
I was working in the oil fields. No bitch, and it was going up. So we still have a lot of oil.
Yeah, I can't say Iranian, but for sure oil cartels.
There's Iran. There's all the Middle East countries. There's Venezuela has more than anybody too. There's
Yeah.
a bunch of them. We have a lot too, but we don't use it reserves.
We don't.
That's-
All right, guys. You know, maybe we'll do another episode about this whole gas prices
Yeah, I got
crisis
stuff
we're
on it,
experiencing.
And Putin
You know,
Putting it in the ass.
and Palestinians and Israel or what?
Palestinians, Israel.
all right, guys. Let's shut it down
Strange.
with some final thoughts. Alex, what do you think of this like crazy breast milk, man?
I thought we were talking about hoes.
Keep the titties at home. You know, if you're at work, you don't need to bring that shit. Just keep your rubber titties at home.
Dude, I agree. There's a limit to self-expression at that point right there where you're adding all these. Dude, they're fetishized like body parts. Leave that at home. Dress appropriate. Don't be flaunting all your breasts or your genitalia in front of kids. Just be there, teach, and that's it.
Bro, does this man have a family? It's like, man, like, keep your weird ass fucking self-expression at home, dog. Like, you know, like, find a fucking better way to express yourself. Like, stop being so weird, dude. That's all I gotta say.
Like I said, if you're a cross-dresser, don't show the kids that you're a cross-dresser. Like, you're gonna make the kid who gets a hard on looking at a female fucking get soft. I mean, that helps so you can pay attention in class, but he's gonna be scared, man. Fuck that. You need to go see a counselor. That's the honest truth.
Yeah.
And it's Canada for the last time.
What they say, man? They say Canada's a prelude to what the U.S. is going to become.
Hey, Canadian friends, you know we got nothing against you. That's personal opinion.
The Canadians feel the same way, though, man. I feel their pain. Everything going on.
If we could quote one thing from this podcast is, it's Canada, man.
It's Canada, man.
It's Canada, man.
Canadian.
And with that, we're gonna shut it down, guys. See
we
you
out of
next
time.
week. We're out of time.
Good to see y'all.